Alright, today I'm going to attempt to show you how to make pot roast. This is how I like pot roast. Everybody has their own opinions, so we know opinions and what they're like. This is what I'm going to go with. This is a Nolan Ryan's from Kroger. It's the chuck. I've seasoned it. I'll let it sit out a little bit. Done the work of already cutting up the celery. We got the celery already done. We have the potatoes. The new potatoes is what I like. The onions, which I'll show you what we're going to use later. The carrots. Gotta have carrots in it. I like Lipton's. It's a very good onion soup powder. And then some beef broth. Campbell's is always the best. I'll show you what I use to supplement if I need more afterwards. That actually works out pretty well. This is the ingredients, or at least the key ingredients. I got my pan here. I got some extra virgin olive oil in there. We're heating it up. We're getting it ready. And we're going to go from there. Alright, we just flipped it. Now we're going to let it heat a little bit more on this other side. And then we'll do the edges. And we'll be ready for the next step. Alright, well here's the fun and hard part at the same time. We've cooked it, both sides, all around the edges. Cooked it, seared it, whatever. That's what I've done. We're now ready to take this big block of meat without burning ourselves, and it's hot. And we're going to put it right here in our crock pot. I've already shown you how we have a base of really large new potatoes and carrots at the bottom to help support the meat, because we want the fluids to flow in between them. So let's get this over there. Perfect fit. Okay, to make a good pot roast, I see this as a must. We've already seared the meat. We have it sitting in the crock pot on top of the potatoes and the carrots. We still have all this nasty fat that your doctor would tell you, no, that's the good stuff. You only live once. Enjoy yourself. I'm keeping it in mind. I put it right here on the heat again. I've got it at 5. We're going to take some of this beef broth. We'll put it in there. Put the other one in there. And here's what's cool. Carrots are great. Onions will actually tenderize your meat. I'm going to put it in here. And I'm going to cook it until it's translucent. I'm going to let that boil inside that pot. We're going to heat up that beef broth. And we're going to separate all the onions. And we're going to allow them to turn a little translucent. Bubble just slightly. And that's when we're going to add that to the crock pot. Alright. It's starting to talk. So I think we're ready. Everything looks good. It's bubbling a little bit. We're going to add it to our crock pot. Here we go. Looks nice. And look, this is my secret. It's not even a secret. It's duh. Beef broth. Swanson's. It's a little bit cheaper than the Campbell's. If you don't have it up halfway over your meat, I just feel it's going to be tough. And to get it more tender, if you have to use a little bit of this, I'll add it to it. We'll start it up. And I go for 10 to 12 hours depending on the poundage. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave your comments. Even if they're hateful. I like to see hateful comments. They kind of humor me. If you liked it, if you found something different you did that made it better, help me become better at what I do, because I love to cook and this is fun. I do this every weekend and I hope you enjoyed it. My name's Joe Rollins and I hope you enjoyed this video.